Good morning, friend. Welcome to the another lecture in applied mathematics, and we are studying the derivative chapter here. So, in previous lecture, we have seen how to apply product rule, quotient rule, addition, subtraction in the derivative, and how we standardize the function and how we simply find out the derivative. Today, we are going to discuss an important article, that is chain rule and composite function. These two are very much related because chain rule is used to find derivative of composite function. So first of all, I am explaining what chain rule is. Chain rule is, suppose I have a function y. So this is my simple function, right? Y equals to f of x. Y is a function of x. Example, y equal to sin x, or y equal to log x. Okay, so this is the example of simple function, any function. Now suppose I have a function y is a function of x. Okay, y is a function of x. So example for this function is y equals to log of sin x, or y equals to e to the power x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay, so exponential is a function and it is a function of x. Y is a function of x, g of x. So in this case to find derivative we use chain rule. And what is chain rule of derivative? So chain rule of derivative tell me that dy by dx is equal to, first I need to find out derivative of this f of gx. So whatever the outer function, I just write derivative here, multiply by derivative of this inside function, g dash of x. Or sometime people write it as, if y is a function of u, where u is a function of x. Okay, so dy by dx is given by dy by du into du by dx. Okay, so because here y is a function of u, we cannot differentiate it directly with respect to x, and here we want the derivative with respect to x. The y is a function of u, that's why we need to differentiate it with respect to u. So we find dy by du, and since u is a function of x, then we again multiply it with derivative of u with respect to x. So this is a chain rule. Now what is composite function? This is called as composite function. The word composite meaning mixed. Composite meaning mixed with the separate identity. So for example, y equal to log x is a logarithmic function, y equal to e to the power x is an exponential function. But if I have a function y equals to log of e to the power x, then this is a composite function, because here we have two different functions which are together, logarithm function and exponential function. So y is a function of log of e to the power x. This is called as composite function. Now one thing that, now to find out derivative of composite function, we always going to use chain rule. Okay, so I am going to show you how we can apply the chain rule. Now in this example, or in this composite function where I have f of gx, y is a function of g of x. This f, this whole function is a outer function, and this g is a inner function. Okay, so example, let's just take one example here. I'll just change the page. Okay, so okay, so suppose I have a function y equals to log of sin x. Okay, so this logarithmic function, this log function is a outer function. This is a outer function, and this sin x, this will be inner function. Okay, so always remember that while finding the derivative of composite function, first you need to find out derivative of outer function, multiply it with derivative of inner function. Okay, so stepwise you go like this. So if this is a outer function, this is suppose log x, logarithmic function, then here I have sin x, which is inner function. If suppose something also inside the sin x, then first I will find out derivative of this, multiply by derivative of this function, multiply by derivative of this function. That's how I go inside and inside and inside. Okay, so according to the chain rule, if I want to find out derivative of this log of sin x, so I will differentiate it, with respect to x. Okay, by chain rule, what I have to do, first I need to find derivative of log, outer function. So now suppose if I replace this sin x with capital X, then what will I get? Log of x. And what is derivative of log of x? We all know from the standard formula that ddx of log x equal to 1 upon x, right? So consider this, forget about the sin x here, forget about the inner function. Whatever inner function is, you just consider it as a single function. Suppose it is a log x. If I replace sin x with capital X, then derivative of this will become 1 upon x, right? So by chain rule, what will be the derivative of this logarithm function? 1 upon x. 1 upon x. And what is my x is? Sin x here. So 1 upon sin x multiply by derivative of inner function. Inner function is sin x. Now we know that derivative of sin x is cos x from the standard formula. So what I get here? 1 upon sin x into cos x, or we can write it as cos x upon sin x, which is nothing but cot x. So this is my dy by dx. Okay, don't just confuse, it's very simple, it is very easy. Let's just take another example. Suppose y equals to log of e to the power x. Okay, first of all identify your inner and outer function. My outer function is log x and inner function is e to the power x. So I will differentiate it with respect to x. So I will get dy by dx equal to, what is the derivative of log? 1 upon x, and x is nothing but e to the power x here. Whatever function is, inner function is there, just write it as it is. So 1 upon e to the power x multiply by derivative of e to the power x. So 1 upon e to the power x into derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x again. So this get cancelled and value is 1. So dy by dx equal to 1. Okay. I have a function y equals to log of cos x. Now just take a few minutes and try to solve it. Okay, alright, just pause the video here and try to solve it by yourself. So what will be the derivative? Differentiate with respect to x. So dy by dx equal to, first I need to write derivative of outer function, that is log, which is nothing but 1 upon x, and my x is cos x here, so 1 upon cos x multiply by derivative of cos x, which is 1 upon cos x into minus sin x. So minus sin x upon cos x, which is minus tan x. This is the derivative of y equal to log of cos x. Okay. Now let's go to the more complicated problem. So for example, I have y equals to log of sine of x square plus 2. Okay. Now my outer function is log x. Inside the log x I have sin x, and inside the sin x I have x square plus 2. Okay. So step by step I will go from outer to inner side, deep inner side. So differentiate with respect to x. By chain rule I get dy by dx equal to, first of all I need to write derivative of logarithmic function, which is 1 upon x, and here my x is this whole term. This complete term will be my x. Sin x square plus 2. So derivative of log of this term will be 1 upon sin x square plus 2 multiply by derivative of sin x square plus 2. Okay. Derivative of outer function multiply by derivative of inner function. Now here again I need to apply chain rule, because I have two functions. My outer function is sine function here, and this is my inner function. So what I get? 1 upon sine x square plus 2 multiply by, now what is derivative of sine x? It is cos x. So I will write cos x is my x square plus 2 into derivative of inner function x square plus 2. So simply I get cos x square plus 2 upon sine x square plus 2 into derivative of x square plus 2. Derivative of x square is 2x plus 0. Derivative of x to the power n is n into x to the power n minus 1. So derivative of x to the power 2, just substitute value of n is 2 here, is 2x, 2 minus 1, that is 2x. And derivative of constant, derivative of 2 is constant, derivative of constant is 0. Okay. So finally what I get here, I just write the thing. So dy by dx I got cos x square plus 2 upon sine x square plus 2 into 2x. Right, 2x plus 0 is 2x. Now cos upon sine is cot x square plus 2 into 2x, or just I am just writing it nicely so it will look good or beautiful. Cot x square plus 2, this, that is the dy by dx. Okay, it's very simple. Just start from the outer function and go inside the inner function, then deep down to the inner function again. Now I will take one more complicated example so that you will understand it more betterly. Suppose I have a function y equals to sine e to the power x cube. Okay. Now differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. So dy by dx equal to, first of all, what is my outer function? Outer function is sine, and this is all my x. Consider this as my x. So outer function is sine x. Derivative of sine x is cos x, and my x is nothing but e to the power x cube into derivative of inner function e to the power x cube. Okay. Now again, to find out derivative of this function, I again use chain rule. Okay. So again, my outer function is exponential function here. Okay. So derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x again. So cos e to the power x cube, this is as it is. Now derivative of e to the power x cube is e to the power x cube into derivative of inner function, that is x cube. So I get cos e to the power x cube into e to the power x cube multiplied by derivative of x cube is 3x square. Again use the same logic here. Just substitute value of n is 3. If you substitute value of n is 3, you will get 3x to the power 3 minus 1, that is 3x square. That's what I write here. Okay. So this is my dy by dx. Okay. That's how we solve the problem using chain rule. Let's just have one more example. So let me just think about it. So y equal to e to the power x square plus 3. Okay, just pause the video here and try to solve it by yourself. I will wait. Okay, so I hope you are able to solve it. So this is a composite function. Outer function is exponential and inner function is a polynomial one. So differentiate with respect to x. What will I get? Dy by dx equal to e to the power. First of all, what is the derivative of exponential function? Consider this all term as a x. So e to the power x is e to the power x as it is. Derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x. And if this all term is x, then what will I get? E to the power x as it is. But what is my x? X square plus 3 into derivative of x square plus 3. Okay. So now it is e to the power x square plus 3 into 2x plus 0. Derivative of x square is 2x, derivative of 3 is 0 as it is a constant. So now what I get? 2x e to the power x square plus 3. Y equals to e to the power sin x. Okay. So differentiate with respect to x. Dy by dx will be e to the power sin x into derivative of sin x. Okay, which is e to the power sin x into derivative of sin x is cos x. Okay, so I hope you understand the problems. Just try this example. See how much you are able to solve it. So find out derivative of log of tan x. Second, y equals to e to the power cos x plus sin x. Third, y equals to tan of x square plus 3. 4, y equals to log of ax plus b, 5 y equals to e to the power ax plus b. Okay, just try to solve this example, and I hope you understand it. I hope you enjoy the lecture. Thank you very much for watching. Till then, have a nice day. Bye.